what's doing, guys? Back with another Fresh Vinyl Collector Spotlight. Today we're going to be featuring Darth Lord 1997. He's going to be taking a look at the NECA Godzilla 1954. So we're going to get right into this. Bam! Take it away, Darth Lord 1997.
Thanks, Rich. Hey, Fresh Vinyl community. This is Darth Lord 1997. Today we'll be looking at one of my favorite Godzilla 54 figures in my collection. The NECA Godzilla 1954. Now, I'll probably say right away, you probably noticed some differences between the one I have here and the one that you, watching this video, probably have, because a lot of people have this figure, and I'll get to that. But let's get a few things out of the way first. Now, this figure came out about 2015, I think? Not certain, but I'm pretty sure it was 2015, part of the NECA line, which I believe their figure previous to this one was 1984, which a lot of people have nitpicks about the sculpt, and yeah, it's not perfect, but I really enjoy the figure. This one, however, is definitely, in my opinion, a step up in NECA's game. In fact, I think NECA gave us in my opinion, one of the best Godzilla 1954 figures you can get out there. Let's look at the paint job first. The skin is a dark charcoal black, which is Godzilla suit tradition. The spines are a light gray with black splotches. The toes and claws are the same color. The teeth are the same color as well. And also, if you look inside the mouth, the tongue is actually dark gray. And I really like that because it's a black and white film. Unlike a red tongue, like another Godzilla 54 figure I have. But the reason I brought up paint job first is because yours probably has eyes facing forward. I custom painted mine to have his eyes facing down to be more suit accurate. I also added these light gray splotches in these areas inspired by this guy to help improve on the black and white look of it. It was good enough as standalone, but I just thought this helped enhance it, because I always thought this figure was one of the most black and white looking figures you can get. But I'm actually glad I custom painted the eyes, because to my surprise, in my opinion, the eyes actually help show how suit accurate this is. In fact, take a look. You may recall that the film had a lot of shots looking up at Godzilla to help create the illusion of a giant monster, and as you can see, with the eyes looking downward rather than forward, it helps it look a whole lot more suit accurate, which is, you can just by looking at these and go watching the film, you can see what I'm talking about. Specifically the head sculpt. With the eyes looking down, it helps show me that this head sculpt is actually really, really impressive. I also like the size of the head. Helps to be more suit accurate, because a lot of Godzilla figures, including this one, of the 1954 suit, the head's too small, whereas the actual suit itself, the head was a bit big, because you have to remember, this was the very first rubber suit Toho ever made. So, of course, it's not going to be perfect and in proportion and all of that. In fact, this hunched over I like how you can actually set the figure in this hunched forward position. If you want to, you can have it standing straight up, just like any other Godzilla figure, but I like to have mine hunched forward a little bit because, as we probably all know, the suit was really heavy. Thus, the suit actor had to carry a whole lot of weight as he was acting inside the suit, thus giving this whole hunched forward position. Now, as a NECA figure, this is articulate. It has a ball-jointed head, ball-jointed neck, ball-jointed shoulders, hinge at the elbows, ball joints at the wrist, the palms and fingers have a hinge that go inward, ball joint in the tip on the top of the legs, hinge at the knee, ball joints at the ankles, some ball joints in the tail, and a bendy wire in the tail, but I'm not going to bend it because I don't like doing that. Mine, however, is actually, the joints are a little stiff on mine, and I actually don't mind that at all. In fact, I like it, because as you could probably tell by watching the film, the suit itself was really stiff, and I kind of like that the joints are stiff. It kind of helps it feel a bit more accurate. Stiff suit, stiff joints, stiff articulation, you see what I'm getting at? But that's just mine. It may not be just yours. Because I know this figure is capable of a whole lot more articulation, specifically with that stop motion video with the coin bank. Showed off a whole lot of movements that this figure can do. And that's really about all I have to say about the Godzilla 54 figure. Again, I think it's definitely one of the best 54 Godzilla figures that you can get outside of X Plus, of course. So, I'd like to thank you, Richie So, for including me. And I'd like to say farewell to you guys of the Fresh Vinyl community. This is Darth Lord 1997, signing out.
Nicely done, Darth Lord 1997. I want to say, first off, thank you for sending the video in. I think it's really awesome that there is, you guys are interested in doing this. Again, like I said in the first one, I think this is a way to communicate, get you guys involved, have a little bit more fun with the hobby, because we need fun. We have to keep having fun. So, good stuff, good stuff. So, you picked up the 54 NECA Godzilla figure. That's what you looked at. You nailed everything about the review. You covered everything from the paint job, the articulation, the size, and all that good stuff. Pretty cool that you were inspired by the original Bandai 6-inch Godzilla 1954 for, customizing your paint job. And you're right about the eyes. I like what you did with the eyes. You pointed them a little bit, down with the traditional 54 look. Whereas, like you said, that on the NECA, the eyes are pointed forward. So I didn't even think about that. Yeah, like you said, like the SH Monster Arts or the X Plus, the eyes are, pretty much sculpted looking down or painted looking down, but not a big deal. This figure's great. Let's see. I had to take some notes. So you did the eyes. Yes, this is one of the best 54s that there are. So we can't argue that. That is a fact. Because talk about the size. It's 6-inch. You can put it anywhere on your shelves. Bam. The price, forget about it. The price is phenomenal. $20 figure, you can't go wrong. I bought mine from the Vampire Robot with Mike Chakowski. Bam. And this worth every penny. I mean, everybody saw that video, like you mentioned at the end of yours, about the coin bank. The articulation is great. You can have a lot of fun with this figure for $20, and you can't go wrong. You're not going to break yourself in the bank. You can pick the figure up in stores, see it in person before you make your purchase. Beautiful. The figure, it's great. All articulated, moves all over the place. Mine, I don't know if I would say mine is stiff, but everything moves really good on them. The tail's all about. The bendy tail is pretty cool, so you could position that. Everything is good. I dig it. I'm really glad I got this figure because it is a nice figure. I think I'll go say is that this is still the best NECA figure that they put out, okay? So, job well done. I love it. What else do you got for me? Coin bank, stiff, mine good, blah, blah, accuracy. Yeah, it's very accurate. So, I'm good pickup. Absolutely. Can't go wrong. If anybody out there that doesn't have the figure, you want to pick it up, $20. You can't go wrong. It's beautiful. It's great. Okay? So, we're gonna leave it at just Darth Lord 1997 today for today's Fresh Vinyl Collector Spotlight. If you're interested in being a part of this segment with me, send me a video to freshvinylreviews@yahoo.com. Try to keep the video clip anywhere between 3 and 5 minutes. Don't go any longer than that. Just so we can keep the ball rolling here. Send it via Google Drive if you can. That's the easiest way for me to get the video downloaded and, edit and all that good stuff. And if you send one in and you want to do it again, send them in. I'll keep doing them as long as I keep getting videos. I have 5 other videos that, we still need to go through. So everybody that sent one out to me, I'm going to get to you. Don't worry. I'm going to keep doing this. I've been a little busy for the month of end of January, early February. But we're going to keep doing this. It's great. I love having fun with it, and that's what it's about, okay? So, today we looked at Darth Lord 1997, checking out the NECA Godzilla 1954. That is what's up. Yes, it is fresh. $20, you can't go wrong. Bam! I'll see you on the next Fresh Vinyl Collector Spotlight. And remember, buy vinyl, fresh vinyl. Bam!